LR, Tapion, and Minotia coming to JP Dokkan Battle. I guess we should have guessed it considering they just easy AGL Tapion not too long ago. So he is a Warriors of Legend category and Sibling Spawn category leader. Gives Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense 150%. So he's going to be, I guess, the second leader for Sibling Spawn. I think right behind Tech, Gohan, and Goten. I think they give 130% to that category. I don't know, I would have to double check, but he's going to be another leader for that category, which is always good. So 12 key and 18 key. Let's check out what they do. So for his 12 key Brave Sword attack, he's going to cause colossal damage to the enemy and lower attack and defense, which is always a pretty good skill, lowering attack and defense. His 18 key Brave Heat Flash, he's going to cause mega colossal to the enemy. He's going to massively lower defense, and he's going to greatly raise his attack for 1 turn. So overall, I mean, lowering defense is okay. I know it does help. It'll cause more damage to the enemy, but I definitely like the lowering attack much more. And on his 18 key, he's going to greatly raise his attack. So he'll give himself a good buff once he gets his 18 key off. If he gets an additional super, just going to cause more damage by lowering the attack and defense of the enemy. So let's check out his passive skill. So he gives himself 130% attack and defense from the start of the turn, just for free. So then he's going to give Warriors of Legends category allies and Sibling Spawn category allies E +2 attack and defense 20%. So overall, he's going to be giving himself Ki +4 and attack and defense 40%, on top of his attack and defense, which is 130%. That's a pretty good buff to himself. I mean, he's also going to be supporting, so he's definitely going to be a unit you definitely want on rotation. He could float, and he probably could be one of the main 1 or 2 attackers in the rotation as well. So depending on your team, he does have some flexibility, which is always good. So let's see, what else does he do? So he has a medium chance of launching an additional super attack when performing an ultra super attack. And then he reduces damage received by 13%, which each super attack performed within the same turn. So he could theoretically get off an 18 key, then have his medium chance in his passive to get off a super attack, his 12 key, and then do another super attack off his hidden potential. So he potentially could be reducing his damage by 39% after he performs potentially 3 super attacks. That's kind of crazy. So I guess depending on how well his defense is, he could be taking almost no damage. I mean, 39% is a lot. I mean, it's going to be based off RNG, but that's a pretty good passive skill. I mean, I just like, because for the first part of it, his flexibility, but now he's going to be chance of getting an additional super attack and then reducing the damage he receives, which I kind of like this passive skill. I mean, it definitely has a lot of uses, and he definitely could be probably the second attacker in a turn where you're sticking AGL Tapion after his ECA in the first slot, tank, and then having him potentially tank and get off super attacks. That's pretty good. So let's check out his active skill. Heroic Duo. So he removes allies' status effects and gives Ki +3 attack and defense 20% for 2 turns. And that can be activated when there's another Warriors of Legend and Sibling Spawn category ally on the team. That's starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So he's giving another buff to his allies, and he's removing the status effects. So I like the allies buff. Removing status effects, I don't know how much that actually will play a part in the game and how much the enemies actually buff you, but it can't hurt. But I don't know how much that's going to actually play a factor in. Guess we'll see how much actually helps once we get him in game and everyone's able to test him out. So this activates when there's a Warriors of Legend and Siblings Bond category ally on the team. I'm guessing you just need 1 unit to satisfy that condition. I don't know if you need 2 separate units or not. I'm guessing it's only 1 unit because it should be fulfilled just from having maybe the EGL Tapion, or I guess we'll take a look at his team or his category and see who's on there that can satisfy that condition. So let's take a look at his links. Hero, Experienced Fighter, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So I'm guessing he's going to link up very well with this AGL Tapion, which we'll take a look at him. So AGL Tapion has Brainiacs, Hero, Experienced Fighter, Revival, Transform, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. So he's going to have 5 links in common with that Tapion, which that's going to be pretty good. So definitely his best linking partner is going to be AGL Tapion. I mean, who would have guessed that, right? I mean, they only have the same name. So his categories are going to be Joint Forces, Movie Heroes, Siblings Bond, and Warrior of Legends. I think probably his 2 categories you're going to run mostly, or they're going to be the Siblings Bond category and the Movie Heroes. We'll take a look at Warriors of Legend, his category, in a second. Joint Forces, there's some good units on that team. It's kind of needs some building up before it becomes really viable. Just off the top of my head, I know LR Kalen Khalifa is on that team, as well as the Blue Goku and Vegeta physical unit LR on that team. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. With 55%, his HP is actually off the charts, 23,000 and then 26,000. He's gonna have a ton of HP. That's gonna be a pretty nice buff when you go into like Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road, or even the God event. He's definitely gonna really buff your HP a lot. His attack is decent. It's pretty high actually, 14k, 55%, then jumps up to 18. Then at max he gets 15k defense with 39% damage reduction. Ooh, he's probably not gonna take that much damage at all when he gets off 3 super attacks. Maybe even 2 super attacks, he won't even take that much damage. But I guess we'll have to see him in game and test him out and see how he does and how much he actually tanks. So let's take a look now at his super attack animations. So it's like a little mini movie at the beginning of this. Oh, that reminds me of Zelda a little bit. Oh, I'm guessing that's the active skill. And this is the 12 key. Wow. These animations are really clean. And they're really well done. I'm guessing this is the 18 key super. Wow. I really like his animations. His animations were really well done. He definitely stepped it up with his animations. And let's go. So now we have his category, the Legends of Warriors? Warriors of Legends. Flipped it. So Obviously, Tapion's on that category. You have the Bardocs, they're on the category. Shigesh, Burgos, Fasha. The Boos are on that category as well. I guess that makes sense because they traveled through, not traveled through time, but they were warriors in a previous time period. Let's see. Who else we got here? We got Bojack. He's on the category. Pycon. Demon King Piccolo. Ring Kai. Zangia. Bardock. Okay, so his AGL Tapion, of course. So his category, it's okay. I mean, I don't know exactly who would you run in that second rotation based off his category lead. Maybe the Boos because they link really well together. Maybe the LR Bojack and the STR Bojack together. But we'd have to see it in game and see how that plays out. Probably going to run, like I said, the movie heroes category and the siblings bond category as well over this category. But again, we'll see how it plays out and how viable his category actually is, and if it links up really well together or if it doesn't. All right, so that's LR Tapion. I'm excited for him. We'll see how he plays out on JP Dokkan. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for him, if you're hyped for him. If you're going to summon on his banner. I'm guessing it's going to be a legendary summon banner. We'll see how that looks when it drops in game. So let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.